Let's now move over to 5A Division 1 and roll up the top 10 in 5A Division 1, starting with number 10. The Tascosa Rebels are the number 10 team to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football. A team that last year I think really kind of blew past their expectations and was really exceptional last year. A 10-3 mark, regional semifinalists from a year ago. This is a team that brings back 9 starters. Their offensive and defensive kind of schemes are going to be very dangerous. They do have to find a quarterback and replace some offensive linemen. But I do think Amarillo Tascosa is going to be very dangerous in a suddenly much tougher Region 1. We'll get to that. They start the year number 10. Number 9. How about a move up from 5A Division 2? The Mansfield Timberview Wolves are the number 9 team to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football. 8-5 last year, but they bring back 10 starters from last year's squad. Moving up a division is going to be a little bit challenging. But that said, Timberview has established themselves as one of the most consistent programs in the DFW area. Keep an eye on the Wolves. They start the year number 9 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Number 8, let's go down to Alvin to talk about the Manville Mavericks, the number 8 team to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Death taxes another 10-win season for the Manville Mavericks last year. Now, this is a very young team, very, very young. Bring back just 2 starters on offense, 1 starter on defense. But this is a team that, of course, Kevin Hall does such a great job there with Manville. We think they're going to be able to reload in a hurry. Manville starts the year number 8 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Number 7. The A&M Consolidated Tigers are the number 7 team to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football, and a very, very dangerous squad there in region, moving up from Division 2 up to Division 1. This is a team that I think has an opportunity, especially in the secondary, to be very, very good. They've got 14 starters back from last year's squad. They are going to have some holes to fill, especially on the offensive side, but this is a team in A&M Consolidated that's very dangerous. They start the year number 7 to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Number 6. The Cougars of Crosby are the number 6 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. A D2 semifinalist from a year ago makes the move up. They're going to be very young defensively. That's a big question for Jerry Prieto's squad, but they have plenty of offensive firepower that are going to make them very dangerous. If they can fill in the holes defensively, moving up a division should not be a problem for the Cougars of Crosby. They start the year number 6. Number 5. The Rangers of Frisco Lone Star, the number 5 team to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football, an area finalist from last year, has plenty of team speed and plenty of depth, especially for the 5A Division 1 level. There's a little bit of experience on the offensive line, but we figure that Jeff Rayburn and company are going to be able to polish that off. I'm really excited to see what Lone Star does. They start the year number 5 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Number 4. A team that leaves Region 2 to go across the bracket to Region 3. The state finalist from a year ago, College Station, starts year number 4 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Marquise Collins is back, and he is a dynamo. He's our preseason 5A player of the year, but there are some holes to fill around him, most notably at quarterback and at wide receiver. Plus on the defensive side, which only brings back 5 starters. They do have a new coach. College Station, though, is not going away. Moving over to Region 3 is going to be very interesting. They start the year as our favorite in Region 3. College Station, number 4 in the state. Number 3, the Aledo Bearcats, the number 3 team to start the year in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Moving up from 5A Division 2 from last year, their defensive front is going to be pretty darn nasty. They're going to be very, very dangerous. But if their offensive line and their defensive backfield are going to be a question for Tim Buchanan's squad. Few teams in the state have the pedigree that Aledo has. They literally have the most state championships. But this is an Aledo program that moving up to Division 1, especially with their district bunkmate, who we'll get to in just a moment, it'll be an interesting challenge. Aledo is certainly an instant contender in 5A Division 1. They start the year number 3 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. But they are not the favorite in their own region. They're not the favorite in their own district. The number 2 team in the state is the Denton Ryan Raiders. Their District 3 5A Division 1 bunkmate. 7 starters are back from last year's squad. They do have some holes to fill defensively, but they've also got Anthony Hill Jr., and Anthony Hill Jr. is a man-child. This is a program that has an outstanding senior class. They've got 6 guys who are three-year starters. They've got 4 offensive linemen back, a running back, a quarterback, a wide receiver. But the defense is going to need a little bit of some holes to fill around Anthony Hill Jr. Denton Ryan has an opportunity to make a run to win all the way to the state championship, and moving over to Region 1, I think, gives them a little bit of an advantage moving over there instead of getting out of that very dangerous Region 2. Denton Ryan starts year number 2 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. That leaves one spot. The number 1 team in the state, Dem Lobos. The number 1 team in the state are the Longview Lobos to start the year. Last year, this is a team that took their lumps, but very clearly got better as the season went on. This is a team that's got playmakers all over the field. Jalen Hale, the wide receiver, is the star, but Willie Nelson, the defensive back, Taylor Tatum, the running back. This has team speed, they have experience, and they're going to make some noise. There are some questions, especially how much do they grow at the quarterback spot. If they're able to grow there, then this team is going to be very dangerous. I think this has an opportunity to be the best Longview team they've ever had. That's saying something. They're a favorite in Region 2. They're a favorite to win the 5A Division I state championship. The Longview Lobos start the year number 1 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. So there you have it. The top 10 in 5A Division I to start the year. Number 10, Amarillo Tascosa. Number 9, Mansfield Timberview. Number 8, Manville. Number 7, A&M Consolidated. Number 6, Crosby. Number 5, Frisco Lone Star. Number 4, College Station. Number 3, Aledo. Number 2, Denton Ryan. And the number 1 team in the state, the Longview Lobos. Of course, you can find expanded rankings for all Texas high school football classifications in the 2022 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football, which you can secure your copy today at texasfootball.com/subscribe. Your de facto semifinals, according to this, would be Denton Ryan and Longview, which was a regional semifinal game last year. Mm-hmm. And then it would be College Station against... Wow, we do not have a Region 4 team in the top 10. It would be College Station. I'll just give you number 11. Number 11 is Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Yep. They're our favorite to win Region 4 right now. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. They've got a lot of replacing to do, especially offensively.
Yes, they do.
I don't know. I could see Edinburgh-Vela winning that region.
We did say if there was a time that a Valley school was going to push through since the last time since Mission's Veterans Memorial. Well, I guess Sherilyn Pioneer. It could be Vela.
It could be Vela. It could be Vela. It could be PSJ North. There's a couple of teams there in the Rio Grande Valley could make a run. But yeah, so 5A Division I is going to be interesting. What I think is interesting is that realignment kind of cleared out that wood chipper of Region 2. Yep. Region 2 used to be like all the great teams were there.
Oh, yeah.
But now Denton Ryan moved to Region 1. Mm-hmm. College Station moved to Region 3.
Yeah, because it was Ryan, Lone Star, College Station, all of them.
Now, to be clear, they do lose those, but they do add in Crosby. They move over to Region 2. Mm-hmm. And they do add in Mansfield Timberview, so that's no fun. But I do think that Region 2 kind of cleared out a little bit, which is, I think, also gives Longview a little bit of an advantage. They don't have to go through that wood chipper quite as much.
It makes those semifinals real fun, though.
Real fun, most certainly. So there you have it, the 5A Division I top 10. Hey, thanks for watching this clip here on YouTube. If you like this kind of stuff and you want more of it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, you can watch us live every weekday at noon at texasfootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, or here on YouTube. And if you want more of the best coverage of football in the state of Texas, check out texasfootball.com and become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football Insider at texasfootball.com/subscribe.